What it is, though. It's your boy Crook LDB Team 100. We in here, sure. I'm coming back with you guys with another reaction video. Shout out to my boy Bennett again. He recommended this video to me. Now, this is the NBA has been hiding LeBron's biggest secret for years, man. So the first video I watched with him, as far as the GM, like, I ain't gonna lie, that was a dope video. He broke it down. Like, he pretty much said everything perfectly, explained everything perfectly. I like that video. That's dope. So this is another reaction to what's the name of his channel? Jimmy High Roller. So we're gonna react to this video again. Guys, can I get this video to 5 likes? Please give this video to 5 likes, man. It just takes one button to hit. It's down below. Matter of fact, hell, I'll even demonstrate it for you, bro. That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do, bro. Know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. And it helps me out, and it helps you guys out. You feel what I'm saying? That lets me know you guys are enjoying the content, and then it lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content. I can continue to provide this content for you guys, man. So just give me help a brother out. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started, man, without further ado.
Seems like LeBron is not going to be slowing down anytime soon. In fact, it almost seems like he's getting better. But how? What's up, everybody? It's Jimmy. And when it comes to sports, Father Time is still undefeated. One day, inevitably, every athlete will have to come to terms with the fact that they aren't who they used to be. Every athlete except LeBron James. How has LeBron somehow transcended time, halted his aging process, and at one point even got more explosive as time passed? I mean, the man is a freak of nature, yes. He'll go down as one of the best athletes to ever touch a basketball. But there may be more to this story. Now, before I dive any deeper into this discussion, I want to make 3 things very clear. 1, I will be making some very bold theories within this video, but I'm not accusing anyone. Within this video, there will be facts that, when strung together, seem to point to a certain conclusion, but I don't have any proof nor any authority on the matter. 2, if you've been following my channel, you know LeBron James is my favorite player of all time. This is not a knock on my man Bron. This is just an analyzation of a timeline of events that seem to all lead back to the same conclusion. And 3, anytime I say the word in this video, I'm gonna censor it. Hey, people at YouTube, if you're watching this, nothing going on here. We're not.
I mean, but the thing is, I don't think LeBron takes drugs. He said that he spends millions of dollars on his body. He spends millions and millions of dollars on his body. Now, what exactly he mean by he spends millions of dollars on his body? I mean, it could mean that, but I mean, it was the same thing as the Steelers linebacker James Harrison. He said he spends $1 million a year on his body as well. Do you think it's steroids? Do you think it's anything like that? I mean, you never know. It could be gym equipment. You feel what I'm saying? It could be a personal trainer. You feel me? Like, it could be anything.
Talking about drugs or anything, move along. Now, back when LeBron joined the league, there wasn't much speculation about his physical abilities. He was young, he was a physical specimen. But then the Miami era happened, and immediately people began to question what they were seeing. His muscle gain, his incredible recovery time, and his ability to play night in and night out with almost no rest. Like usual, people assumed the worst. Steroids. Damn. It hurts just to say the word in context with Bron, but let's first look at the facts. For NBA players, there are basically 3 major ways to enhance your physical performance. Steroids, thought to be the drug of choice of all professional athletes, but this is actually not the case for NBA players. EPO, a naturally occurring hormone that stimulates the bone marrow to produce more red blood cells. Basically, it vastly improves your aerobic capacity. And HGH, otherwise known as the anti-aging serum. This helps regulate body composition, boosts muscle and bone growth, helps with recovery, and gives athletes a huge boost in energy. See, one of the...
In all fairness, though, there hasn't been too many players that was, or NBA players that has really been accused of, like, taking drugs. It's mainly, it's mainly football players and basketball players that I've seen that they got penalized for, using drugs. I mean, mostly baseball. I mean, baseball is full of Hall of Famers that once took some type of drug. Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire. I mean, it's pretty much way more people than that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't really hear about NBA players taking drugs or like taking steroids or anything like that. You don't really hear about that too much. You feel what I'm saying?
Biggest misconceptions when it comes to steroid or PED use is that athletes only take them to get swole or to increase their brute strength. And this is far from the truth. In the realm of basketball, steroids and PEDs can vastly help with recovery time, fat loss, healing after an injury, sustaining high energy levels, and increasing endurance. Yes, they'll make you stronger, but in the case of basketball players, that is more than likely the last reason why they'd be using PEDs. Now, back to our story. In Miami, LeBron became more than just a freak of nature. In fact, he became suspiciously inhuman. He gained 25 pounds of almost pure muscle and he just didn't look the same. Add that to the fact that he only missed 14 games in 4 seasons in Miami, and this is where eyebrows began to raise. While his draft class peers and teammates began to slow down, LeBron was getting faster. Rolls his ankle, back the very next game like nothing ever even happened. Plays night in and night out, doesn't miss a beat, not once, and people were taking notice. Some of the effects to HGH use, muscle gain, hair loss, and cramping. The NBA knew they needed to look further into this. Back in 2013, an investigation into a steroid clinic in Miami found that a man by the last name of Paul would come to pick up products for a man with the initials LJ. LeBron's initials are LJ, and his agent's name is Rich Paul. This is the same clinic that in 2013 outed numerous MLB, NBA, and NFL players for their steroid use. Also, a lady that worked at the clinic, specifically their financial transfers, says that many of her coworkers are 100% sure that LJ was LeBron. But as much as you could connect the dots, this is all just speculation. However, this wasn't even the most suspect PED-related events in Bron's career. Back in 2014, when LeBron rejoined the Cavs, you may recall him not looking or playing the same as years past. He had to cut all that weight he gained while in Miami and was back to 250 pounds. He said he felt better than ever. Yet, as the season got started, it was clear that he wasn't the same athlete. He wasn't as explosive or strong as he was just 1 season prior. And, well, that's pretty normal, I guess. Time goes along, athletes get slower, and you may find a way to get an extra hop in your step, such as losing weight.
Right.
But it just so happens that around the same time period, the NBA was pushing to reform their testing on steroids and PEDs. It is speculated that LeBron had to fast and rid his system of all those performance enhancers he was taking over those past few years. Again, this is speculation though, not fact. But then during the middle of the season, LeBron took 2 weeks off while the Cavs were struggling to go back to Miami to revitalize and rejuvenate. Now, is it just a coincidence that LeBron went down to Miami in the middle of the season because he needed some mental and physical rest? Possibly. And, well, this wouldn't be so hard to believe if LeBron didn't come back from the trip more explosive and energized than ever before. It just doesn't add up. Sure, LeBron spends $1.5 million on his body every year.
Yeah, he said that.
He takes his health and wellness very seriously. But so do most professional athletes.
Like, bro, he even endorses this app. I think it's called Rest or something like that. Like, bro, he probably believes in rest. Like, he believes in, you know, around the clock training. He probably has a home gym in his house. You feel me? He probably got a whole basketball court in his house. Like, I mean, you never know, bro.
I know LeBron is the
But I just never heard about this on the surface, though.
But aren't most pro athletes incredible athletes in their own right? And don't a lot of them spend an immense amount of time and money on their health and wellness? Why is LeBron the only player that can play 82 games in his 15th season, lead the league in minutes played, average better numbers than he ever has in his entire career, and not sustain even a minor injury? There just seems to be a missing piece to this equation. And again, I am the biggest LeBron fan there is. Growing up, the guy was my idol. I mean, I shaped my whole game around his. And to this day, he is still by far my favorite player in the league. In fact, he's my favorite athlete of all time. But sometimes you just have to critically think about these things. And I want to be clear, steroids don't just make you a great athlete. Your average basketball player can't just take steroids and instantly become an NBA player. But what PEDs can do is push you that extra little bit, that almost seamlessly insignificant amount that can push a great player to a phenomenal player. Now, you may be thinking, if LeBron was using performance-enhancing drugs, the NBA would have caught on to him a long time ago.
Hell yeah.
And you may be correct. But
Bro, LeBron is the NBA's cash cow. The NBA has 3 cash cows, bro. LeBron, KD, and Steph Curry. And I mean, you can add Kawhi to that as well. But LeBron, KD, and Steph Curry, those are the NBA's moneymakers, bro. Those 3 stars are the NBA's most influential players of all time, bro. Well, I'm not even going to say all time. Of this generation, bro. They're going to make sure that LeBron is on the straight and narrow. That's their cash, bro. LeBron is the reason why half of the people come to some of these games, bro. Like, bro, let's say, for instance, for a team like the Wizards, bro. If when LeBron was playing for Miami or Cleveland, or the Lakers for that matter, if LeBron was coming, you was going there to see LeBron. Some people probably didn't even like the Wizards. But the fact that LeBron was coming in that arena, you're going to that game. Simple. If KD is coming to the Charlotte Hornets, you're coming to see KD. Point blank. Feel what I'm saying? If Steph Curry came to Chicago, you're going to see Steph Curry. Point blank. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like this should have came up if it was even like, I mean, I get that it's speculation. Everyone's a conspiracy theorist, bro. But that would have came up for the NBA's #1 cash cow. That's just me personally. Like,
consider this. There are 2 main types of tests: blood testing and urine testing. Urine testing being the test of choice since traces of these performance-enhancing drugs linger around longer in the urine than they do in the blood. Or something like that. I'm not a scientist. In order to catch an athlete using a PED, a lab would first have to know the exact makeup of that drug, its metabolites. Basically, a testing lab can only identify if a PED was used if they first know it exists. So if a PED...
I forgot James Harden too. I forgot. Yeah. So I say LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, and James Harden and Kawhi. Those are the top 5 cash cows.
Is untested and unknown, the athlete taking it can and will get away with using it. This is important because of one thing: designer drugs, or drugs that are specifically made to pass these tests. Not only are they made to pass these tests, but they are constantly being reformulated and re-engineered to stay ahead of the testing curve. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of money. You can literally get performance-enhancing drugs tailored to your specific needs. Also, the NBA is known for having the worst testing and test protocol of all professional sports. It always has and probably always will. In the last 10 years, only 6 NBA players have been caught using performance-enhancing drugs. Over that same time period, 43 MLB players have been caught using PEDs or steroids.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Baseball is terrible, bro. Literally, damn near seems like at least 2 people each year is getting suspended 50 plus games or 25 plus games for using some type of enhancing drug, and MLB is worse. But I would think that if the NBA's drug testing protocol is worse, I would think that it would have been even more than the MLB, because I would think that with the MLB having so many players test positive for these drugs, that their drug testing protocols or what they do would be much more better than the NBA's. But I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I mean, in 2014 alone, the NFL suspended 29 players for using PEDs before the season even started. And let's be honest, with the amount of money that's on the line, how many athletes are willing to take performance-enhancing drugs to get even a slight edge? Somehow LeBron has defied all notions of time and regression as if he's somehow immune to it. But he isn't.
I don't mean to be off topic, but bro, Look at this man hairline, bro.
A slight edge.
This was Miami
has
LeBron.
defied all notions of time and regression.
Bro, look at this dude hairline, bro. Like, look at that. Like, this is crazy.
As if he's somehow immune to it. But he isn't. He's human, just like the rest of us. Which leads me into my last point. Even if the NBA knew LeBron was on some sort of performance enhancement, I honestly don't think they would do anything about it. LeBron has surpassed superstar status. He is a sports icon. He brings in an absurd amount of revenue to the league, and he's everything you could want in a role model. A family man, great leader and teammate. In 15 years, he's never had any off-the-court issues. He's just as much of an asset to the league as he is to his team. And I truly think the NBA would avoid ruining his career by any means necessary. He simply means too much to the sport and to the business that is the NBA. But, I mean, we have to ask ourselves, does it even matter? The reason we pay to watch NBA games instead of going to our local rec gym and watching some scrubs play is because NBA players are big and strong and fast. They do things we could only dream of doing. And at the end of the day, the NBA is just a league for entertainment. Yes, for the players, it's more than that, but for us fans, that's what it boils down to. So I ask myself, if I am being entertained, does it really matter what's going on behind the scenes? I think what this guy commented pretty much sums this entire theory up. I want to watch superheroes play basketball, not...
I personally don't mind at all if athletes take steroids. I want to watch superheroes play basketball, not regular people. That's interesting. Guys, I want you to comment down below. As long as you are being entertained by the sport of basketball, football, whatever your favorite sport is, as long as you are being entertained, does it matter if athletes got to take performance-enhancing drugs or supplements to boost their on the field or on the court performance? Do you care about that? I'm going to be honest with you. That still would be a problem for me. And I'm going to tell you why. I get the fact that when you watch NBA, NFL, MLB, FIFA, all of these different things, it's more impressive for a person that can do this naturally, that has natural gifts, than someone who has to take supplements or performance enhancing drugs to boost it and then make it look like it's a normal thing, like it's naturally gifted. Like, for one, to even just make it into the NBA, you're not a regular person, bro. You're not a regular person. Now, not necessarily saying that you're the best, but in order for you to be selected into the league, mind you, as a matter of fact, I'm going to post the link in the info for the last video as far as the draft class is concerned, because that kind of ties into it. When you look at it, right, even though you get drafted to the league, you still not guaranteed to play a game. Hell, you still not even guaranteed to even get drafted. So one, you pass the obstacle of getting drafted. You pass the obstacle of playing a game. You pass the obstacle of even getting playing time in the starting rotation. You're going past the obstacle of even making it to the All-Star team, let alone an MVP or a championship. It's just too many obstacles for the NBA for someone to need to. Well, you would think that. Well, and yeah, and I don't know, because there's two ways you can go about it. I don't want to seem like I'm rambling, but real quick, I just feel like you're not regular people, bro. If you make it to the NBA, obviously you made it there because you have some type of gift. You have something that could be deemed valuable towards that franchise or team. I feel like you don't necessarily need to boost anything. If you're naturally gifted, you're naturally gifted. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like you don't need to take anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be more impressive to me personally if you did this naturally while with just training and having the natural ability and skill, as opposed to you doing steroids and you cock diesel and then now all of a sudden you average 20 and 20 for 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But please comment down below on what y'all think, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I could ramble about this all day.
Regular people. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, until next time.
Alright guys, yeah, so that was the video. That was a very interesting video. That was very interesting. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I like some of this dude content, bro. I definitely do like some of this guy's content. But yeah, I don't think, yeah. I mean, I get it. I get the fact of being entertained, and I get the fact that you're not trying to watch regular people. If you do that, you can just go to the rec down the street in your neighborhood and watch people play. I get that, bro. And I'm not trying to say that, but come on now. And let's be honest. Wouldn't you be disappointed right now if somehow, some way, it came out that LeBron used steroids when he was in Miami? Isn't that going to disappoint you? Because that was the whole point of you realizing his greatness, was the fact that he was doing this without any drugs. You automatically assumed that that was his natural ability. That was his gift. That was him training hard in the gym or spending $1.4 million on his body. If this comes out that LeBron was taking steroids, come on now. That will crush. Not only would that crush the league, LeBron would be ridiculed like a motherfucker. Nobody will respect LeBron. People barely respect LeBron now. But that's just my opinion. Thank you guys for watching, man. I kind of turned a 10-minute video into like a 20-minute video, but I'm just saying, man, I like videos like these that kind of gets you talking and, you know, feel me, indulge in the conversation, all like that. But thank you guys for watching, man. Hope you tune into the next video, man. Follow me on Twitch. Link is always in the description. Follow my social medias. They're all in the description. A list of all of my reactions are always at the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a like. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. This was a good video, guys. Give me 6 likes on this video, man. Can I get 6 likes on this video, please? Let me get 6 likes on here, man. But thank you guys for watching again. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace.